Hi.
What?
I want to take another look here.
Bradley!
Hey, Nick!
How are
cat
you?
face, Nick. Nick with the slanted face. Why are you so sad? It's because it's a cat. If he was a dog, what happens?
You happy all the time.
Yeah, cats are just like, as you shout out.
There you go.
Maybe we know you. You might be the Nick we think you are, or you're some random Nick. You're Cat Nick.
Cat Nick.
Cat Nip. Whatever Nick you are, we
Yeah.
appreciate you.
Yeah, if you're Nick or Nick, still love you.
A Star is Born Encore Edition. We did not see Star is Born when it first came out, but it just got re-released with 12 extra minutes of footage. Now we saw it, let's talk about it. Bradley Cooper's directorial debut. He also helped write the movie and he produced it, and he's a main fucking character in the movie. Wow, that's a lot of stuff to juggle. Hey, you know what? Good job. Hey, Bradley, if you're watching this, good job, man. Hey, you know what? Come on.
Nice.
Lady Gaga. I don't listen to her music, but you know what? As an actress, for someone who's not an actor, hey, I think she did a lot better than I thought she was gonna be.
Yeah, it took a few minutes of convincing for me, but I quickly hopped on her train.
And you know what? She knows how to sing.
She does.
She knows she's a good singer.
Sam Elliott, loved him. Love hearing his voice.
But this movie is not amazing. Very
First hour of this movie, it's boulder shoulder day, man. It's
I
ripping
love
out of
boating.
its shirt. But then it just slowly transitions into just this kind of mess that you don't really enjoy watching anymore.
It started off the race really good. Forgot the tight shoes. Started tripping on shoelaces, stumbling around. It still made it to the finish line, but it's like you're looking at it like, there's not too much to really talk about because this movie isn't really that complex. We saw the encore, so there's 12 extra minutes,
We're better than you.
but still definitely scenes where it could have been trimmed.
Including the 12 minutes. So I guess from what y'all have seen, let's take 18 minutes out of it. Let's just round it up to a hot 20.
Yeah.
20 minutes from the released version. Boom, rip it out. Now we're talking. The chemistry between Gaga and Cooper, I believed it. Emotional, it was there.
And that has to do with a lot of things. Solid acting from the two leads, a pretty solid script between the two, and the good cinematography. It was very subtle but personal, you know? It was like very nice close-ups. It was a very like humanly shot film.
Like there was more than just a couple of good shots. This movie consistently just had good stuff in it. You're like, oh, I appreciate that.
Even the live performances were shot well, to the fact that like it felt like an actual live performance.
Yeah. So basically the movie for me is split into two chunks. It's like really good, and then the end over here, it's bad. And there's just a nice long transition where you don't realize you're watching the movie, and then out of nowhere you're like, oh shit, I don't like this movie anymore. It lost me. The movie's tone and the feel of all of it just does a 180 radical spin, and you're put into a completely different world of music that you forgot existed, and you were happy about it.
And that switch that Reese is talking about, I understood what the movie was trying to go for. I saw the vision there. It just wasn't executed well enough. Going back to the tripping, it was just stumbling over itself. Yeah, it was trying to do too much with too little. The beginning of the movie was nice and simple, and then by the middle portion, it's trying to like be this grandiose kind of commentary on the music industry and all that. But it started off so small that it just overextends its reach. Characters get introduced and drop. You don't really care about the people you're seeing anymore in the middle section of the movie. Like everyone's just kind of redeems itself, you know? You're like, okay, you know, good job with the ending, but it's not enough.
Yeah, the ending was strong compared to what happened in the middle of the movie, but pretty exactly what he will say, it wasn't enough to forgive what we just saw. And I feel a certain aspect of the ending could have been done better to draw far more emotion. And I was really hoping that I was about to do that. And I was like, oh shit, man, am I ready? Am I? They didn't execute a very specific part of the ending how I personally feel they should have done to draw more emotion.
If it just stayed in the box, focus on what made the first half of the movie so good, the ending would have been tremendously more impactful. On top of all the side characters, none of them besides, you know, Elliot's character was really that memorable. I mean,
Even Dave Chappelle, I was just like, nah.
they all served a purpose, but their writing isn't anything stand out. And that's fine, but again, we always come back to the middle section. That's when you needed the good side characters and all that stuff, and it just didn't happen.
Just squished in those lumpy parts to make a nice hard ball. It would have been a smash hit to me. Kind of, in a way. Nah.
It's just sloppy at times, really sloppy, to the point where you're just like, fuck. I'm gonna give this a 7 out of 10. I had a good time with it. I had a lot of problems with it, but it wrapped up and the ending kind of redeemed itself. And I was like, hey, you know, this is still a good movie. I still had a good time. I'm never gonna buy it. I'm never gonna watch it again. But you know what? Bradley, Gaga, you know, you deserve the praise. I can tell there's some passion into this fucking film. I can tell they tried.
I'm gonna give this movie a 7.5 out of 10. I enjoyed it. It was a good movie, but there's aspects of it that could have been changed and done differently to make me enjoy it more. I'm not saying that it wasn't impactful, because this was pretty impactful, and I appreciated that. Like Evo said, there is heart here, there's vision, great chemistry. You don't get great chemistry that much anymore, and I appreciated it immensely. You get what you get.
And you don't throw a fit.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's it. And we'll see when we do.
Yeah.
Next week is Captain Marvel.
God.
Yay, bye.
Oh fuck, dude, recording the whole time. That was meaty, that was good.
Yeah.
Scene. Oh my god! Yes.
Hey, what's up?
Hey guys! Look at the big brands on bread!
Small pace.